Ryan Shaw with RVMax.us, and today I have this 1995 Coachmen Destinty Model 380 SV RD. I'm going to start with the generator. You can hear it's a diesel Onan generator. I don't know the exact output, but I will find out and put this in the description. There are fuse boxes up here. I would like to mention on this side, you can tell the paint has been faded. You know, the clear coat's coming off a little bit here and there. And you know what that probably is it was sitting somewhere where the sun was hitting it on this side, because on the other side the paint looks fantastic. It's not terrible on this side, but it's definitely noticeable. You have a very large propane tank here. It shows to be in pretty good shape too. I think this is locked. Yeah, this is locked. And this has full pass-through storage. It's a huge amount of storage under here. There's a spare over there, as you can see. But there's a huge amount of storage under here, which is super rare for an older coach like this. Now we have a compartment door handle missing. We're going to replace that before anyone picks it up, so don't worry about that. Now the tires are in great shape. They're 2015 Hankook tires. Hankook makes a pretty solid tire. These aren't low-end tires by any means. This is where your 50 amp power cord is. Along with it looks like that's an automatic transfer switch there. You have a free dog bone comes with it too. Now there's a little bit of damage right here. You know, I didn't even see this in the pictures, so I apologize if I didn't take a picture of that. I just saw that. I guess that shows you how noticeable that was. Besides the clear coat, the walls look good. Not too bad. They're in pretty good shape. You know, we like to keep it honest. I see a slight little wave right here. But honestly, I mean, you're gonna have that older coach like this, and this is very minimal. Now this has a 300 horsepower 8.3 ISC Cummins motor. Now this produces 300 horsepower, as I said, and around 1,000 foot-pound of torque, around 1,300 RPM, and it peaks horsepower at 2,200 RPM. Besides the little facts, we're going to go and jump on the roof, and there's your backup camera right there. All right. We're up on the roof. This has a rubber roof, and it's in pretty good shape. Looks clean. You know, it probably could use a resealing within the next year or so, but it's definitely fine for now. All the caulking looks really good. Caulking is pretty fresh. Now both of the vent lids have covers, which is super nice. It's a modification I would recommend. We did it to our personal coach, so you can open it while it's raining or while you're going down the road, and it won't either leak water or the wind won't force it back down. Super nice to have. And in case you ever leave it open, you know, you won't get any leaks. All the shrouds look really good. You know, I like seeing this kind of stuff. There was probably a little crack there, and the previous owners just went ahead and sealed it up. That's just showing you how, you know, they kind of looked after the coach properly, at least the really important stuff like that. Front main seal looks really good. Those are both your air horns right there. You have a spotlight on this coach. Now this has I don't know if that's stock. I think it's an upgraded aluminum shrouded awning. Which is really nice. You have a pretty large solar panel up here. And it does work. I saw there's a gauge on the inside the coach that shows you how much power you're pulling. It's really cool. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get back down on the ground. This side looks fantastic. The paint is really good. There's a little bit of damage, just a light, like a scratch right there. I mean, this is a, 22-year-old, almost 23-year-old coach. So it's not going to be perfect. You've got your batteries here, and I believe these batteries are really good in this coach. Never had a problem with it. Everything fires up, no hesitation. Look like relatively new batteries. You have more storage here, and that is like a slide out tray, which is pretty nice. More storage here. It's like a little tray up here, and that looks like it folds up or something. Yeah, so you can fit larger stuff here if you want. And it's kind of cool. These things have they're like little hooks. So if you want to tie stuff down, it's really easy to do so. All the shocks on these things work great. They go right up. You have a mini outdoor refrigerator here, which is super nice, as well as a TV. I believe this is like a nice upgraded flat screen TV. Let's see. Ah, there you go. It's really nice. You can like swivel it, slide it back in like so. You have a sound system out here as well. That's a super nice upgrade. I mean, look at the condition. This side looks fantastic. All right. But you know, sometimes the appearance is not a huge deal, especially on a coach like this. It's how everything's been maintained and how the condition is of more important components. Let me shut this door real quick. But it's kind of cool when you come in here. This is kind of like a wood. I don't know, it looks really cool. I really enjoy this part. It's kind of different from most RVs. And another super cool, you can call it a party trick, is the TV is on a lift. So you press this button here, and the TV comes out of the dash. I don't know why that is super cool. I mean, that's... There's some really cool and neat features in this coach. We'll talk about the cockpit here real quick. Now, this does have a hydraulic leveling system, and it does work, as you see right here. Really nice system to have. You have a 6-speed push-button Allison transmission, of course. We're going to go more in depth on this later because we're going to take it on a test drive. It's an upgraded radio unit as well. Both of these seats are these massive, nice leather seats. It says Destiny on here, on both of the seats. Super nice. And this has like a recliner. The passenger seat. Super nice. Now the upholstery looks like it's been really well maintained. I mean, there's no signs of wear at all. Really nice. I believe this folds out. Yeah. So this is like a jackknife. Comes a bed. Now this is a recliner chair here. Super nice. Again, the upholstery looks fantastic. No signs really of much wear at all. Maybe here just a little bit. Overall, great shape. Now you have an ice maker right here. This is nice. As well as storage. Plenty of storage. And I like this. This is finished in Korean as well, so they didn't cheap out. They definitely didn't cheap out on this coach. I was looking up at the specs. This is a $170,000 RV back in 1995. This is a pretty high-end coach. Plenty of storage up here. Some miscellaneous things. Looks like paperwork. We'll figure out what all that is. I like all these compartments. It's like this. That's glass. This is not some plexiglass. I mean, this is really nice looking. Quality feel about these compartment doors. Again, there's plenty of storage. Now, you know, again, trying to be honest, there's some stains up here from previous water leaks, but everything's solid. It definitely is not leaking right now. The roof is in good shape. It looks like it's been caulked within the last year or so. This is all solid. No real damage has happened, and we can remove those stains. In fact, we probably will, but again, trying to keep it honest. Honesty is key. I mean, most of the time you're going to see the damage anyways. So why not go ahead and save us both time and show you it? Now, this is finished in Korean as well. And it's cool you have like a little grinder or something. This works too. Oh no, hold on. There we go. So you can find the little part that goes onto that, or something that fits. You have a little blender thing here that's integrated into the kitchen. Super nice. Now, this is obviously finished in Korean. Super nice. This is an updated, modern sink. Now all of our coaches have been winterized. We've already checked there aren't any leaks. And what we do to winterize our coaches, we first blow all the water out, then we fill all the pipes with antifreeze, with the pump, and then we blow all that out again, so you don't have like the antifreeze taste or whatever in your water system. The only thing that's left in our water systems is residual antifreeze. Now, even these little pieces here that fit over the sink, your dual stainless steel sink, are made out of Korean. Super nice. Plenty of storage up in here. You have a convection microwave, as well as a standard oven. Stuff you don't see in newer coaches. Now this piece that covers the rather large stove has a little hair crack here. It's not cracked, as in like through the piece, and it looks like it's been sealed really properly too. But just wanted to mention that. It's kind of interesting. It has this, so like lower end coaches would just have this, but this has a Korean piece over that. And I think the purpose of that is so you have extra counter space when you cut stuff up or do whatever if you're not using the stove. You have a large 3-burner gas stove. Really nice. I mean, this is a lot of, everything's just made out of quality in this coach. More storage up here. Now this has a dinette table, which is super nice. You don't really see this on higher end coaches or higher end diesel coaches. And even though this is not priced as a high end diesel coach, it was a high end diesel coach in 1995. So what the speciality of having a dinette is, obviously this turns into a bed. Super nice. So what this does, this piece goes down there and those two pieces come in and it forms a bed. I have a coffee maker up here, as well as storage. There's plenty of storage throughout this coach. All these compartments are quite large. You have your refrigerator here, side-by-side refrigerator. Looks really clean. There's no signs of rust anywhere, which means it was maintained properly. They left it open when they should have after they finished using it. I mean, it looks really good. Normally even slightly newer coaches will have rust signs, but this has almost none whatsoever. It looks great. And one thing I did not mention yet, but you may have noticed, is the floors. We have just put them in. They're waterproof vinyl flooring, and it looks fantastic, and it's so easy to clean. If you spill water, you don't have to worry about it. Obviously, you're going to be in an RV, you're going to be in and out of this thing a lot, so it's going to get quite messy, and we prefer that over a carpet, and it just makes the coach look a lot more new. Now it does have a washer and dryer combo. Super nice. Something rare on an older coach like this. Plenty more storage there. I think this is like an extra compartment door. Going to step in the bathroom area. You have a huge wardrobe space in here. I mean, this is massive. I could fit in here for sure. Can't believe I'm climbing in a wardrobe. But this is cool too. It has automatic lighting, so when you open and close these doors, they shut the lights off. Simple but really nice feature to have. Now, of course, the bathroom is separated from the kitchen by this sliding door, and it's nice. A lot of these sliding doors aren't stiff at all, but this one is. And it sounds like, why would you make a stiff door? But what's nice about that is it doesn't slide open, especially if you're on a hill. It's not going to be perfectly level. You're going to stop to eat and you want to use the bathroom and have some privacy. The door is just going to slide open, and these little locks never work. So that's kind of a nice little thing that you'll notice after owning the coach for a while. Now I'm 5'11", 6'2" now with a bun. Plenty of space in here. Plenty of width too. Yeah, definitely a pretty roomy RV shower. And I like these controls. It feels like a house control instead of an RV. I like that. Really like that. Of course, this slides closed. Again, this countertop in the back is all Corian. And it's not like Corian around and then like an insert. The sink itself is made out of Corian. It looks gorgeous, actually. I mean, this is nice. I love this mirror styling. We have a vanity up here. And yeah, the toilet is right there. And there's plenty of space in here, too. It's not like it's all crammed in. I'm standing here and I feel perfectly comfortable. Use a sink. It's not like you're running into things. And one more thing, it has like house light switches. I don't know why, I really like this. I mean, it's a nice, satisfying switch to operate. You can probably hear how, that's... now this has a queen bed, and there's plenty of space back here. You have your own air conditioning for the rear. That's located right above the bed. You have this is a mobile audio. Kind of cool. Oh yeah, so it has like a full radio back here. Its own radio for the bedroom. That is super nice. There's huge storage amounts on the sides of the bed. And there are drawers all over that I'm not even opening. On that side, I think it's covered a little bit, but on this side, it's fully open. It's like a mini wardrobe. So you can see. Again, lots of storage above here. I'm probably opening only like a third of the storage compartments in this coach. There's a lot of storage. I believe there's storage under this. Oh wait, no. No storage in the bed. My bad. Just assume that. This is kind of cool. These are like vents. So you can open them. And they're like little vent looking things that pop out on the outside. I don't know why that's really cool. Shut that there. And now the bedroom is separatable from the bathroom, which is nice because in that case you can have someone using the bathroom and they're not affecting the people in the back and they're segregated from the people in the front. Super nice. If you care to join us for the test drive, hopefully you do. We're about to do that now, but if you don't care to see that, my number is 864-376-5600. Again, my number is 864-376-5600. Thank you and have a great day. Right, so now we're on the test drive video with this thing, and air horn is solid. Now, what I'm starting to implement in my test drive videos is I'll drive a couple miles this way on the highway and then start the video, so I kind of get a feel of the coach before I just jump in on it. I really personally enjoy these old Morse throttles. Like, I don't know how to explain it. They're like little vibrations as you press farther and farther down. It's really nice, and it's really easy to find the perfect spot to set your throttle at if you prefer to not use cruise control. And we're up to 55. We're accelerating up a hill here. 60. This thing has plenty of power. The 6-speed Allison shifts super smoothly. It's relatively quiet. You don't really hear the engine from up here. We're approaching 70 miles an hour. We're at 70. I'm going to hit cruise control here. Actually, no, let's get up to 75. Why not? 75. Set. Really smooth. And the suspension is really smooth. Now the wheels are kind of, it feels like it needs a balancing. And we're definitely going to give it a balance before someone picks this thing up, because the tires are fine. They're 2015 Hancooks. It just needs a balance. This is a common thing for a lot of older RVs. They sit around, they get a little flat spot here and there. It happens all the time. We'll go and get this thing speed balanced before someone picks it up, so you won't have to deal with that, and it'll be smooth as heck. The suspension feels fantastic. The engine has plenty of power. The brakes feel good. Everything else is perfect. The engine brake is strong. Cruise control works as you just saw. And we're going to get that speed balance done. So this is going to be an A1 driving experience. It already pretty much is. It's maybe a B1 driving experience without this speed balance. You don't really feel it if I slow down to like 65, which is where you want to be for optimal gas mileage anyway, or diesel mileage anyways. It's almost non-existent. And I don't know why, it seems like concrete amplifies it, because I got off on the way there and it was like asphalt and you couldn't feel it. Again, I'm going too far into this because it's going to be speed balance corrected anyways. Really good driving experience. Air horn solid. I enjoy this kind of dash cluster. I don't know why, it feels kind of like an airplane with all these switches and stuff. Now this coach, I forgot to mention, is 69,785 miles. Not very many miles for a diesel. Take this exit here and I'll demonstrate the exhaust brake, etc. As well as the standard brakes, of course. Obviously this has air brakes and air suspension. So I'm doing no braking, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Oh, I'm not gonna, 15. Okay, so it got us down to about 20, 15 to 20 on its own. Of course, this is on a slight incline because we're on an exit ramp, but exhaust brake is pretty strong. But it's not like too strong where it's invasive, but it's not too weak. It's in a happy median. I'd say it's, on the spectrum, it's more towards being a light exhaust brake, but it's definitely not a light exhaust brake. It's kind of medium. But if it was going to be, kind of like medium rare, this is medium light exhaust brake. Super nice. It's a good medium because it's hard to find that balance where it's strong enough to, actually do something in town, and where it's not like too weak or too strong on the highway where you kind of let off and it's just jerking you down. This is a pretty good balance. This is more highway oriented, which I like, especially in the bus. That's what you want. It moves pretty well. I mean, when you need to pull out in traffic, it once that turbo hits in, and I think it peaks torque at 1300 and peaks horsepower at 2200. Torque is what you need for those quick little movements, in traffic and stuff. As you saw, I just pulled out and had pretty good power. That will complete our video. We're about to put some fuel in it here. But that's going to complete our video. If you're interested in, I know that guy. If you're interested in the coach, please give me a call at 864-376-5600. Again, my number is 864-376-5600. Thank you and have a great day.